The Urban Leadership Development Initiative is a hallmark program of metamorphosis that seeks to transform urban communities from within. And one of the ways metamorphosis is committed to doing that is deploying leaders in the communities in which they work in, providing them with the skill sets that they need in doing transformative work. And I can say ULDI has met the mark on doing that. I have seen my own practice of leadership transform. I've also seen the impact of my leadership in the work that I seek to do each and every day.
My initial motivation for joining ULDI is I could see this undercurrent dysfunctionality within society, and I wanted to do something about it. I really didn't know what or what even I should be thinking about. So I wanted to just be surrounded by the people who could help me begin to see what was the problem.
Raymond Jetson's expertise as a practitioner of leadership. What I received was far much greater. This notion of leadership as a practice rather than a discipline became more apparent to me, as well as the litany of research and effort that was already available as it relates to social issues and structural limitations. What ULDI made clear that one, all this information was available, and two, a process, if not a practice, to implement what we've learned during our time together.
My initial expectation and desire of joining the ULDI program was to better learn and come up with ideas and ways to combat issues within my community. I've been in Baton Rouge since 2003 and realized that in order to really affect change, it took collaboration, it took building upon my own personal understanding of what truly are the issues of the community, and lastly, building my toolbox. And I saw that opportunity in conversations with individuals who had participated in cohort 1 and 2. So the opportunity to build my toolbox and come out as a better leader in our community was very enticing and engaging.
So significant realizations would essentially be cataloged as the entire practice. So this idea of mobilizing others to tackle tough challenges and thrives has not left me yet. And the different tactics that were involved and included in our cohort, such as observing, interpreting, and intervening, seeing yourself as a system, and how to best deploy them.
I'm not a comfortable leader. And so I think one thing that I learned was that leadership is not what you were told it was. I realized that some of the skills, even from the reading and things, my approach is more team-based leadership. It just blew my mind on what I guess a leader really is, as opposed to what we have expected leaders to be.
One of the most significant lessons about leadership that I gained from the ULDI was to acknowledge that the people closest to the problem are also the people closest to the solution, and that there really has when I am not the person closest to the problem, but can still have a voice and to help be a catalyst for seeing the problem.
It was a very eye-opening experience. Having a brother come and talk to a group of cohort of all males was very raw, very engaging. And still to this day, I remember the conversations, the leadership, the wisdoms, those moments, those nuggets that Dr. Mackey left with us in that moment.
For someone that was interested in joining ULDI, I would say that you have to go into it being very serious about it. This is not just something that you can do lightly. You have to be engaged. People will hold you accountable. And you have to be prepared and ready for it. It introduces you to so many people, so many things that can radically shift you. You need to be prepared going into it to take what you're learning.
As I think about my time in ULDI, I think about the impactful and memorable moments. And one that was really transformative to me was a quote from one of the speakers who said, "Discomfort is the fertilizer for growth." And that quote has stuck with me to this very day. When I think about moments in life where I am uncomfortable, I see that as a season and opportunity to grow and to be stretched.